Hello, this is Trevor Lewis, and this is another video from the Voyager Middle School STEAM Lab. In this video, I'm going to show you how to take a image like this where we have stacked up different colors and make them into separate sets that I can cut out separately with a laser. So this is an SVG file. This was done with the trace bitmap set to multiple scans. Let's switch it over to display mode outline, because that's what the laser sees. And what you can see is there's a bunch of lines that are right on top of each other. Now this one was made actually without stacking the scans, I think. We'll see here when I separate it out. I recommend, if you're going to assemble one of these layered portraits, that you use stack scans. But let's figure out any design like this where you have multiple pieces that you want to cut out, but they're all on top of each other. You're going to want to save it this way so that you can see how to put it together. So you just do File, Save, and it'll save as an SVG. But then what you need to do is, before you save the DXF, you need to make sure these are not all on top of each other so that we can put them right into the laser to cut them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold down the Control key and I'm going to scroll backwards to give myself a little bit of space here. Hold the Shift key a little bit and scroll so that I have some space to work over here. Now this one appears to be grouped together. You see it's one object when I click on it, no matter which part I click on. So I'm going to right click and ungroup. All of the objects are still selected. So what that means is I need to deselect by clicking off an empty space, and then I can move these. Now I like to hold down Control when I move them, because that makes sure that they go in a straight line and I can line them back up again. Or I can let go of Control and just put them wherever. But if I wanted to cut out all of these, and maybe even I want to cut out just this rectangle with the laser so that I have a rectangle that fits, and there was a layer that fell down behind, so there's 6 layers here. So if I was going to cut this out, I might do something like this, and how you space them out is up to you. If they're going to want to snap like this, you can turn off your snap settings up here, and then they won't snap anymore, and you can space them out a little bit closer together. Depending on what you're cutting, you don't want them too close together, because sometimes the scorching from the laser cutting this line can affect the coloration of the other objects. So now let's look at it again in the laser preview mode and display mode outline. So these were actually stacked scans. I just couldn't tell from that when they were all on top of each other. But you can see now that you can see how each of these would get cut out by the laser. You might lose some of these little parts here, but this is how you'd save it. So now I'm going to do a save as, and I always use the same name and I always save in the same folder, but then I like to switch to DXF file for this one and hit save. And then we need to make sure our unit is millimeters. That's the only setting we need to change there. And I save it that way. Now the trick here is, when you close it, don't fall for this dialog box that says you might want to save it as an SVG, because I know I just saved it as an SVG before I took it apart. I don't want to save over my old SVG where it's all put together with this one where it's taken apart. Another strategy that I've seen some of my students do, if we want to go back here, let's go way back here. Sometimes what my students do is they'll duplicate this, and then they'll do the same thing where they can ungroup it and they can move them apart. And then they save their SVG this way, because they have the stacked version and the unstacked version both in the SVG. And then when they save the DXF, they just delete this part first. That way, this is set up for the laser, this is set up for you, and you've got both options.